Has this ever happened to you? Well, you don't need to suffer any longer. Introducing Titanic Power, a new nuclear power plant opening in your area. You might be wondering how a nuclear power plant works. You're not? Well, we're going to explain it anyway. Our power plant, like most of the others in existence, produces electricity with uranium. For all the naysayers and curious folks, here's exactly how a new power plant will work. Here's a simulation of a nuclear reactor in the physics simulator, Powder Toy. Uranium atoms are split in the process called nuclear fission to produce extreme heat. This heat causes water to boil, which produces steam. That steam turns turbines, which gives power to a generator, which in turn produces electricity. This process produces only two byproducts: the steam that moves out of the nuclear tower and minimal radioactive waste. As we can see, the titanium only burns a whole minute later in the sped up process. This demonstrates that nuclear energy is relatively safe under constant control.
Nuclear power is a very clean source of energy. It is also sustainable for a long time. Some scientists predict that some nuclear power plants have the potential to last for thousands of years. These are the crazy ones. However, nuclear energy can be used over long periods of time, almost 200 years, because the deposits of uranium that are used release large amounts of energy while only using small amounts of the element. There are about 5.5 million metric tons of uranium that are available for nuclear use, and about 12 million tons undiscovered, so we will not run out of material for hundreds of years to come.
Are you, the target demographic, not convinced of the prowess of nuclear power? Well, look no further to these interviews of prominent community leaders. I'm an experienced power plant owner, and my reactors are some of the safest in the world. My name's Chuck Turner, professional nuclear power plant owner. My employees have to pass a rigorous test before they can work at my power plant. Trust me, you're completely safe at my plant.
I live less than a mile from the construction site of the power plant with my family. I'm all for clean energy, but I worry about the safety of our city. What if an accident like Chernobyl were to happen again? I want the reactor to be built well and the staff trained properly to prevent a disaster. Because the safety of the town and families living in Limerick is guaranteed, the ordinary residents of the town are not opposed to the power plant.
The proposed plant, the Titanic, will be a plant like no other. The plant will have a water capacity of 50,000 gallons of water, and distributed among the three proposed nuclear reactors, will have a total megawatt capacity of over 3,000. This will be enough to power nearly 280,000 homes each year. This is nearly 1 million people, and will provide power to the entire Limerick County area, 1/12 of the entire state of Pennsylvania.
Hello, my name is Dr. John Deutsch. No, Dr. John Deutsch. Anyway, fellow scientists and I all agree that the next 50 years are going to be pivotal. We're going to run out of fossil fuels, we're going to feel an increase in global warming effects, and we're going to need to find other alternative energy sources. I think nuclear energy could be one of those sources. I think that we should use it in conjunction. We should use it in conjunction with solar power, wind power, and other energy sources. Thank you.
The nuclear power plant will have a security force of 40 hired mercenaries from the elite security company G4S Security Solutions. The mercenaries will protect the plant from terrorist and criminal attacks. G4S is a trusted security option, and we believe they're the best decision to protect the plant.
I am a representative for a coal company in this town. I can't do this. Although we initially disagreed with the construction of the power plant, we now support it. Due to an increase in jobs, a very convincing power plant worker, and consulting fees, we now support the project. We are currently petitioning a bill to the City Council. This will launch a local education initiative to teach the community about how to be safe during a nuclear meltdown. This will ensure the employees of our coal company to stay alive in our town to work our mines. Although it will altruistically help the citizens of our town, for some reason, although they are our customers, it is a good idea. So, keeping them alive is actually pretty useful to our business, come to think of it.
In order to become an employee of the Titanic, employees will go under rigorous training. Employees are expected to manage the plant and ensure the safety of the neighboring people and the efficiency of power production. The nuclear power plant will be located in a relatively barren location with at least 20 miles distance to any suburban area. If in the inconceivable event there was a disaster in the Titanic, people would have enough time to evacuate.
See how much happier the citizens of Limerick are with the nuclear power? The Titanic power plant will increase the energy efficiency and sustainability of the whole region.
Remember, nuclear power benefits everyone. Good on you, power plant. Good on you.